Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for 1st-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Aggies are looking to keep this drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair here.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third down, out of the shotgun. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And this pass is on target, caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Owens.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Law. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Touchdown, Aggies. And they go in front here in the second half.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. It's Hale. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And sack sets up second down. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Wide open, he makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Second down after that previous play. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. The Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage seat downs it right there. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Fighting him off. And he scores. Touchdown, Bama. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And